Yo, it's your boy T, aka T.E.E Monk, and I just want to get my thoughts on this whole T.I. versus 50 Cent situation, man. T.I. and 50 apparently discussed having a versus. He was going to put himself out there first regarding it, and I guess 50 kind of agreed, but then didn't follow through with the plan. So, T.I.'s been asking 50 for a versus for years, and then when versus went away, kind of quieted down, but when versus came back, he started advocating for it again in full force. Seems like 50 still ain't with it. I honestly believe that this had the potential to be a great versus. They both have a lot of hits, and both are pretty dope to me, in my opinion. I give the slight edge to T.I. Simply because, he's remained consistent in his music. Even going back as far as like Dime Trap and the Libra. Dime Trap had a pretty successful single with Yo Gotti called Wraith that honestly he could play in the verses and that would probably get shit jumping. But I just think it would have been really dope to see. Unfortunately, it didn't go just the route of having a verses to celebrate the catalog. It turned into name calling and talking about people's wives and talking about moms and mothers that are no longer here anymore. It just seemed to have exploded into something that it shouldn't have been, but here we are. T.I. dropped not just one, but two disses on 50, and honestly, I think they're fire. The right one in war. T.I. is coming into this no holds barred. He's swinging for the fences. He's giving 50 punches. And 50 is responding back the way that 50 normally would, by trolling, making his posts. And, that's just how he is. He's always been a troll of hip hop, even when he first started. But, he's a dope artist as well. So I'm really wondering if it'll get to the point where 50 hops back in the booth and actually drops a freestyle or, responds back to T.I. or maybe drop a single responding to T.I. I don't know. But I think it would be interesting. T.I. has already put his name out there. He's ready for a battle. I wonder if 50 is going to do the same, but I don't know. Only time will tell at this point. As of now, 50 hasn't responded on the track, so we'll see where it goes. I've seen some people just completely counting T.I. out, and I just can't agree with that. I know some people are biased to where they're from, especially New York, but can't act like T.I. doesn't have hits, and we can't act like T.I. can't rap. So let's just see where this goes before we just start counting people out. But honestly, man, I'm all for it. I'm all for an exchange of words. I'm ready for a war of words. So I think it'll be dope if it comes to rap. That's my opinion on the matter. What do you guys think? Would T.I. or 50 Cent win? Who do you got in this versus? Would you have liked to seen a versus between them? Let me know in the comments.